Hi everyone. So because I am using a new platform, instead of Google Classroom, I'm going to be using what's called Canvas. And this is something that I used in college. And I really liked, I thought it worked really well and it kind of keeps everything organized and all in one spot. It gives you a calendar that you can see where everything is due. And you can work through modules and everything. So I think it'll be a lot more user friendly. And I think it'll be something that once you get the hang of it, you'll really like. So what I wanted to do with this video is just kind of explain some of the key features that Canvas has so you're not going in blind. And I'll again be reiterating these features and going through it and answering any questions that you may have on our Google Meeting times this week. So without further ado, I'm going to turn my screen to present mode. Kind of looks like I just have a head right now, like the shadowing. It's kind of funny. Okay, so present my entire screen. Okay, so you should see my Canvas screen. Now, I am in student view, it's called. And because typically what I would see is my teacher view. However, now I'm in student view and I am just going to kind of walk you through a quick little tour here. So on the left-hand side of the screen, you should see a couple of different things. You should see your account up top. That's just your basic information. You can add a picture if you guys want, change your name, whatever. So there's your account information. Your dashboard is what you're going to see every time you log into Canvas, and it should just be your class that's up. So whatever hour you're in, you should see that class. And you can click on it really easily from there. If you don't want to use your dashboard to have your classes up, you can click courses and it'll show you all the courses that you're enrolled in. So like when I was in college, all of my college classes that I was in that semester, so typically 5 classes, I could see all 5 of them right there and I could navigate between them because all teachers at SVSU used Canvas. Calendar down here is a really cool function, I personally think, because it is something that you can see visually and it shows you when everything is due. So right now I'm filming this on Sunday and these videos and this week's content will all go live tonight. And once you log on, you'll be able to see everything you have due on Friday. And you can kind of use that like your checklist to see what you have to do still and what you don't have to do as of right now. Maybe you have another week before it's due or whatever. And then at the bottom, this is just another feature that you can use to send messages to me. Maybe you're confused about something or need extra help. Instead of sending an email, you can always go to the inbox and message me that way too. So that's that. Let's see what this is. So right here, this is what your courses should look like if you click on the courses button, and you'll be able to see ELA 8. That's the course I'm in right now. If you're one of my social studies kids, you'll see your social studies hour. I split them up by hour. So there's that. Again, the inbox feature. You can start a conversation with your instructor, which is me. And there is an app you can download if you want to do that. It's pretty much the same thing. I have it on my phone. I use it a lot in college. You don't have to download the app though. You can download it with Apple or Android phones, or you can just access it through a web browser like I am right here. So we're done with that. Now I'm going to show you the student view for ELA, and then I'm going to show you the student view for one of my social studies classes just to kind of make sure everyone understands what they should see. So ELA, when you click on your class, this is what should come up. You should have these modules pop up. Okay, and this first module is virtual learning tutorials. And at 6 o'clock on Sunday, which is today, these will all be unlocked. And you'll be able to click on them and go through them. So this first thing is all about online learning. And I wish I would have had this done the first week, but I've been working really hard to get all of this done for you this second week because I feel like it'll be much more beneficial for all of us. So some of these assignments in this first module. My sister and I, we obviously did a video on how to be successful in an online class. So you'll get to see that. This is the Canvas tutorials video. You're also going to watch a video on how to write a proper email, a video on how to write a discussion post, and then there's a discussion practice. All of these things will be completed this first week. And these videos aren't super long. They shouldn't take you a ton of time. My ELA people, you also have 2 other modules that you're going to be working on. Okay, the Nightjon novel unit, obviously we're not going to finish that entire module this week. That's going to be something that I'm going to keep adding to as the weeks progress. However, the very first things we're going to be focusing on this week are the Nightjon chapters 1 and 2, and then we'll have a discussion post over those. So once this unlocks for you guys, you will be able to see these things. Now, you can't start working on either of these units until you finish this one, okay? This is a prerequisite, meaning it has to come first. And I set it up that way because I really want you to learn some of these key features of how to be successful in an online class. Once you finish it, then you'll be able to get started on the work for this week. And so not only do you have the Nightjon novel unit, but then you also have this grammar and writing unit. And that is going to be something I'll be adding to each week. However, this first week, we're just doing like a really basic capitalization practice thing. I think it's 40 questions, and it should take you like 25 minutes. That's what it said on the website that I was using. So shouldn't take you too long. All about capitalization. Should be pretty easy. I'll explain more of this in our virtual meeting, but I just kind of wanted to go through the assignments really quickly. Now you'll see over here on the right-hand side, all of these things that are due on Friday are on your to-do list. Okay, so not only does it give you a calendar, but it gives you a to-do list. And once you get something done, it takes it off for you. So once you get this Canvas tutorials video watch, it takes it off for you, or you can just hit the X button saying that you got it done. Over here on the left-hand side, you'll be able to access things in a little bit different way. So maybe you don't want to look at it like the modules, like how I have it set up right now. Maybe you just want to look at the assignments. If you click on the assignments tab, you'll see the assignments that you have to do. So you have 2 discussion posts and this capitalization practice right here. Maybe you don't want to look at the assignments. Maybe you just want to look at your discussion posts. You can look just at the discussion posts if you want. Okay, you'll have to scroll. Actually, they won't show up right now because it's not published yet. But once the discussions are published, they'll show up right here in this top box. Now, grades will work a little bit differently because I'm not putting in actual grades. However, what I am going to do is I'm going to mark if it's complete or incomplete. Okay, so everything that you complete will get a score and you'll be set. If you don't complete it, you won't get a score. But all of the main assignments will show up in this grades feature right here. People, obviously, you'll get to see the people that are in the class. Pages. Now, pages these are all the videos that you're going to be watching, okay? So these aren't necessarily assignments, but these are things that I've typed up. I've included links for videos and such in the pages function. Syllabus, I don't have anything. That's more for a college class. Modules is, I think, guys, the best page for you. Okay, this is your home page, or you can access it here through modules, but I think this is going to be the best way to access the information because it's all in order. This is the order I want you to do things in right here. You start with how to be successful, you move to Canvas tutorials, you move to how to write an email, la-di-da, all the way through to the bottom. Once you get it done, you move down to the next unit. You work through these things, okay? So it's in chronological order, and everything is here on this one page. So I think this will be the most beneficial way for you to access this information. Now, something else we can do on here, I don't know if we will, but I can do like video calls on Canvas too. Instead of like through Google Meet or through Zoom, I can do conference calls. I can do like office hours, you could call it, where I'm online and maybe I just want to meet with one student at a time. We could set up some office hours where you and I can meet together and we can work on things. So that's an option too. But other than that, modules, guys, the biggest thing, okay? You always kind of want to be in this modules tab and be working through everything. All the due dates are there, April 17th, that's this Friday, and that's pretty much the due dates for everything except the discussion post. I think I left open until Saturday. So if you have any questions, make sure in the end of this module, the discussion practice question will ask you if you were confused on anything. If you were, make sure you put a question in that discussion topic and I will get to answering it. Now I'm going to leave the student view for a second and I'm going to show you the social studies classes. All of the hours are the same, social studies kids, so I'm just going to go to second hour and we'll go from there. So let me go to student view. And you'll see this virtual learning tutorials is the same on yours, okay? You have all of the same videos and such to watch before you can work on the assignments. Your weeks are gonna be, or your modules are gonna be split up by weeks, okay? My 8th graders, since we're working through novels, theirs is gonna be split up through novels. Ours are gonna be split up through weeks. So this first week, you're gonna have some videos to watch and a couple of different articles to read. And then you'll have a discussion post to answer and then respond to for other students. And it's all gonna be on pandemics. And some of these are gonna include the Spanish flu, the bubonic plague. These were things that you were interested in learning about. So I've kind of focused this week's content material on that. You can't get started on this stuff though until this virtual learning module is done. I don't anticipate it taking more than an hour, okay? So go through it. If you have questions, they're gonna end up in this discussion practice and I'll do my best to answer them. If you have like an emergency type question or you need it answered right away, email me or do it on our Google Meet times this week for your class, okay? So I'm gonna stop my screen sharing. Oh, and I'm back here. So thanks for watching. Move on to the next video and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.